I've dreamed of being a valedictorian since 2017. In 2017, my big brother, Joshua, graduated high school, and my youth pastor, now the mayor of Noble, Phil Freeman, said, in only 4 years, my son Elliot will be watching Kyra give her valedictorian speech. Right after he said that, I wrote it down, and I started working to make sure that it came true. After all, Phil Freeman is always right, or so he says. Even though I had 4 years to come up with a speech that would A, not be boring, B, blow everyone away, and C, be so heartfelt and make my mother cry, I was definitely not ready when I was told it was time to write my speech. After all, how do you even write a valedictorian speech? I started thinking, and I remembered what my mom always says to do when I have a question I don't know the answer to Google it. So I did. The first thing I saw was a list of 10 tips to creating a magical valedictorian speech. The first thing on the list said, whatever you do, do not talk about the Webster Dictionary. So naturally, I'm going to talk about Webster Dictionary. Today's word of the day is herald. That means to give notice of, to announce, which kind of works because we're announcing our graduation. So take that, top 10 tips to creating a magical valedictorian speech. That list wasn't what I was looking for, so after scrolling down on the Google page, I found WikiHow's article on how to write a valedictorian speech. It of course caught my eye because it mentioned it had pictures, and honestly, I knew I needed all the help I could get. So I'm gonna go through it step by step with you all. Step 1, thank people. This is an easy step, as there's so many people in my life which I wanna thank. I want to thank my teachers for bearing with me and answering all my questions when I needed help, the administration for always putting us first and making sure that we don't miss out on anything, my friends for sticking by me and always supporting me, and my family for dealing with me when I was stressed and for letting me read you the speech to proofread it. I hope it's still good the 26th time. Step 2 is to add a few jokes. So I asked my dad for a joke, and he told me that dad jokes are an art and just come out of situations. So because we're all graduating, I'd like to say congratulations. Okay, that sounded a lot better in my head. Step 3, reflect on the past. Does anyone remember when we wanted parking lot prom? Then admin thought we were crazy, but then the same year, they had parking lot graduation? I just don't think it's fair. Step 4, tell about what comes next. We're all about to graduate and leave to go off on our separate ways. Some might think that's a cause for sadness, but I think it's a cause for celebration. We all get to go be our own people and really be who we were made to be, and that's beautiful. I wish all of the class of 2021 the best on your journey. Step 5, tell a personal story. When I was in middle school, I believe, I started bringing cupcakes to school for my friends' birthdays. Most of the time, I'd end up having extra, and I'd attempt to get rid of them because my mother doesn't really like me bringing them back to the house, or she'll end up eating them. So the reaction someone had after I asked them if they'd like one was always shock and excitement. I personally love this because it was a small way that I got to make people smile, and I even ended up with some pretty cool friends because of it. It also showed me that kindness is really just a universal language. That brings me to the last step. Step 6, to avoid cliches. So as I leave you, I just want to say that today is only the beginning. Live, laugh, love, and as Rick Astley once said, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Thank you.